Hello, my fellow Ferrari fans. I hope you're doing well wherever you are. Take a seat, get comfortable, and prepare yourself. Because today's story involves one of the most powerful figures in modern Formula One, Toto Wolff, the man behind Mercedes' dominance. But more than that, it involves what he just said about Lewis Hamilton's current chapter at Ferrari. And it may completely shift the way you're seeing this season. But before we dive deep into what Toto had to say, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to F1 Prime News if you haven't already, and activate the notification bell. Because here we don't just follow the headlines, we dig beneath them. We bring you the truth behind the paddock whispers, the technical subtleties, and the human stories behind the fastest cars in the world. Now, let's get to it. Toto Wolff recently gave his thoughts on Lewis Hamilton's early performances at Ferrari. And make no mistake, it wasn't some throwaway interview. This is the same man who stood by Lewis' side for 8 incredible seasons, helping him claim 6 of his 7 world titles. If there's anyone who understands Hamilton's driving DNA, it's Toto. He's watched Lewis thrive, evolve, and bounce back from the brink time and time again. And even now, with Hamilton in red and Wolff still in silver, he's watching closely. According to Wolff, what Hamilton is facing right now is perhaps the toughest challenge of his entire career. Not just a new car, not just a new team, but a complete reinvention of how he drives. The SF25 is not a continuation of the philosophy Hamilton knew at Mercedes. In fact, it's almost the exact opposite. The Ferrari demands finesse over force. It requires an ultra-sensitive approach at turn-in. The rear axle behavior is unpredictable. And most importantly, the feedback the car gives to the driver is totally different from what Hamilton spent over a decade mastering. It's not that the car is bad, but it speaks a different language. And right now, Hamilton is still learning how to translate. Wolff didn't sugarcoat the reality. He acknowledged how hard this is. But then he said something that only someone who truly knows Lewis would dare to say. And it changed everything. Don't be mistaken, Lewis is an extraordinary driver. When he figures this car out, when he understands every inch of the SF25, Ferrari will take off. And he's right, because that's the kind of driver Lewis Hamilton is. Throughout his career, he's always responded to adversity, not with excuses, but with evolution. When people count him out, that's usually when he delivers something unforgettable. Wolff even mentioned something deeper, something psychological. He said that it's in moments like this, when the world is doubting him, that Hamilton is at his most dangerous, because discomfort fuels him, pressure sharpens him, and the desire to prove the world wrong, that's always been part of his fire. And here's what's most impressive. Toto is no longer his boss. He's not obligated to defend him. In fact, in many ways, they're rivals now, but he still speaks with respect, admiration, and a sense of certainty that Hamilton will overcome this moment. So now we ask, will this season be just a rocky transition for Lewis, or is this the start of a comeback story for the ages? Can Hamilton crack the code of the SF25? Can he lift Ferrari back to the top, not just of podiums, but into history? That answer, as always, will come on the track. But if there's one person who wouldn't bet against Hamilton, even now, it's the man who knows him best. Let us know what you think in the comments. Do you believe Hamilton will rise again with Ferrari? Are we witnessing a slow build towards something special? Or is this simply the price of transition? Smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, and remember to subscribe to F1 Prime News, where we don't just report the story, we tell the story behind the story. Forza Ferrari, and I'll see you in the next one.